Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Yonkers Raceway here on Saturday. It is May the 26th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Yonkers, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get on to it. I'm gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Yonkers, races 5 and 6. The fifth race from Yonkers, it's the Lismore Final. It's for 3-year-old fillies here. Field of 8 pacers traveling 1 mile. Purse, they're going for a purse of $111,444. We have a field of 8 horses, like I said. My top selection here, I like the 2-horse Jewels for Real. I'm going to go 2846 in the superfecta. 2846 super. Top pick number 2, Jewels for Real. 9-2, Dan Dubé's in the sulky on this 3-year-old filly by So Surreal. Ronberg trains. Horse's most recent outing came last week here at Yonkers in the Elims for this race. This horse won the Elim very nicely by head. From the 4-hole, stalked early, had a great turn of foot at the end and got there. Very nice ride for this horse that day. Before that, this horse ran 2 weeks ago down the Yonkers in the Reynolds for fillies and mares. This horse finished 4th by 5 1/4 lengths. 9-horse field. This horse got 9th off the gate, but had a decent turn of foot at the end. Wasn't a bad run that day. And then a Pocono 1 mile in the Weiss filly mare. Horse finished second by a half length from the inside, stalked early, and just couldn't get that good closing kick at the end. The winner just ran a little bit better. I think from the inside, with this horse having a little bit of a front-end speed, I wouldn't be surprised for this horse to get the lead off the gate. And at 92, I like this horse's chances here. I think this race is a little bit wide open, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the 5th from Yonkers, it's the Lismore Final. Going to go with the 2-horse Jewels for Real. Going to go 2846 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 6 from Yonkers. The 6th race, it is the Art Rooney Final. It's for 3-year-olds here. Field of 8 pacers, traveling 1 mile, purse $300,000. My top selection here in the Rooney Final, I like the 3-horse Springsteen. Gonna go 3748 in the superfecta. 3748 super. Top pick number 3, Springsteen. 9-5. Brian Sears is in the sulky on the Strio Colt by Rock and Roll Heaven. Renee Alara trains. Horse's most recent outing came last week here at Yonkers in the Rooney Limb. Something I want to say right now, Brian Sears I never bet Brian Sears in the limb, because he's probably the worst limb rider in the country, I say, because he doesn't really try with his horses, because he'd rather save the horse for the week after. Last week was a prime example. He wasn't going to kill the horse last week, he got second, but for a betting race, I personally think a limb should be non-betting, because, a lot of the riders don't really try, and Brian Sears is the worst culprit of that. Like I said, his horse could have probably won last week, but you don't want to kill the horse. But it was a good qualifier, good limb first start back. He was qualifying before that very easily here at Pocono and Pompano. But before his last parimutuel run came in the Governor's Cup final last November at the Meadowlands, 25th November Governor's Cup final for $400,000. Horse finished 7th by 4.5 lengths that day, and just had nothing from that day. It was just not his night, like it says in the running line, which you don't see a lot, but it said not tonight. And then before that, at the Meadowlands in the Governor's Cup 2-year-old limb, horse won by 1 3/4 lengths. Sat back early but quickened up nicely at the end and won very nicely. One thing just to keep in mind, Renee Alara horses don't really run well from the stakes detention barn. That's what he had to do next start out at the Meadowlands on the 25th of November. So, just saying, maybe something didn't happen. Maybe the yogurt wasn't correct. I like this horse a lot here today. From the inside, has some speed if he wants to use it. At 9-5, no, it's just not the best price, but you're going to have to take it. I would single this horse in a multi-race pick 4. So to recap my bets for the 6th from Yonkers, it's the Art Rooney Final. Gonna go with the 3-horse Springsteen. Gonna go 3748 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.